Okay guys, so I went to Hobby Lobby looking for a satin finish clear coat, and they didn't have that, but I came out with two trucks, one of which I had been looking for, and the other one I just thought was cool, so I got it. So I got this Greenlight. This is in the 100 Years of Chevrolet trucks. I got this Greenlight 2018 Chevy Silverado. And in this video, I want to point out Greenlight has been experimenting with their headlights on these trucks. Each one of these trucks that's came out that I've got has different type of headlights on it. They're all correct, but some of their versions look better than others, so I'll be pointing those out. This is the Redline edition, so if it'll show up on the camera, there's a little red spot on the wheel. It's not in the correct spot for these trucks, but the size of the wheels on these trucks, I'm not going to harp on anybody for that. Then I got this M2 Coca-Cola Chevy C60. I've been looking for the C60 for a long time, so when I saw it, I didn't care what was on it. I was getting it. This happens to be the Coca-Cola truck. I've been looking for the first one that came out. I think it was like a greenish color, and then it had a white top on it. But on eBay, that one seems to be expensive for some reason. So I'll stick with the red and white one, which I think's pretty cool. I wish it had a white top on it, but whatever. And against my better judgment, I'm going to open up both of these. I probably shouldn't open up either of them. This is probably worth something, and I don't know. I'm opening them up, so let me get my knife. We'll save the best for last. Let's look at the Silverado. You know, this isn't a hobby exclusive, although it looks like it is to me. The package says no, doesn't say anywhere on it that it's a hobby exclusive. So my guess would be that it's not. Oh, poop. You can see the trim on this truck, how detailed it is. It's got the black with the red outlines on it, just like the real one. We've got the red stripe on the wheel. The red, they're not showing up on my camera. The red tow hooks in the bumper. And then the red and black emblems on the back too. I wish this had a black bed liner in it instead of a silver one, but I don't know, it looks okay. Looks like the hood opens on this. I don't think it does. It never has before. Maybe it's just a separate piece now. They've been doing some new stuff with this truck, Greenlight has, so. Okay, I'm gonna go with it doesn't open, but it is a separate piece, which I don't think it has been in the past. So there's the bottom of it. I'd like to see this with a hitch on it. I might put a hitch on it. So then we've got the C60 Coke Truck. Here's the back of it. And if I didn't mention it, this is an M2. I don't want to stab the display case because I use those cases and I know how that plastic is. I'm sure a knife would scratch that plastic real easily. Got some kind of spots that are hard to cut. Why is it doing this to me? Never had that trouble before. So there it is. We can see it better now. I'll take it out of the case in a second, but I just want to show you guys the truck in the case. I didn't do that. That's already like that. There's some kind of stuff on the case. I can fix that though. So I got out two of my other Greenlight trucks. They're both the 2018 Chevy Silverado. I want to show you what I was talking about with the headlights. So on this one, we've got the big LED headlight, which is just a little white dot, and then a white stripe for the little tiny LED lights that go under it. And they're printed on the outside of the headlight. On this one, we don't have the big one, we've just got the white stripe on it. And it's printed on the truck, actually. This headlight's loose. You can see behind the headlight that they're painted on the truck. Put that headlight back in there. I guess the hoods have always been a separate piece. I just never noticed that before. Then this one, personally, I think this, maybe not the bottom part, but personally, this looks the best to me. This looks the most realistic. Got the little dots for the bottom LEDs. This bottom part here needs to be orange, like this. But right under the headlight, the little LED lights, those look the most realistic to me. If you look at one of these trucks, unless it's dark out, of course the light's going to look brighter, but if you're up close to one and it's light out, the headlight looks like that. You can see all the little tiny LEDs that's in it. So out of these three, I think their first try went the best with that. So second try, I don't think that went so hot. This looks okay. I'm not like saying this looks bad. I think this looks better. This looks okay because this truck's dark colored, but I think if this truck was a lighter color, this probably wouldn't look so hot. But enough of me complaining about the Greenlight changing their headlights. I know they're just trying to make them look more detailed. But if anybody from Greenlight's out there that's watching, I'm sure they're not watching my channel, but I think these look the best, in my opinion. I'm sure there's others that would think otherwise. So here's the truck, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, this picture. See this picture on the back? Oh, there. This proves my point about the headlights. You can see each little individual dot, just like on that red truck. But then you can also see the red stripe is on the inside of the wheel right there, on the inside of the rim. On this truck, my camera probably won't focus now. On this truck, it's on the outside spoke, which is perfectly fine. I don't expect Greenlight to be able to put a stripe in these tiny little holes. I'm just pointing that out. On zoom, so my camera focuses. I'm probably going to put a hitch on this. I've got plenty of extra hitches from hitch and tows that I bought for the trailers, and so I have extra hitches for something that I think actually needs a hitch. Rolls really good too for a Greenlight. I mean, Some of Greenlight's things have kind of wobbly wheels on them. That one rolls pretty smooth. Now for this guy, we're gonna open up. The screwdriver that I got with the M2 set broke, so I'm gonna use this one, which is just like it, but works better. And you can see the way this truck is made, it just barely fits in the display case anyway. Actually, I think that bumper is touching the inside of the case, but not too much room on the back here either. So the screws are a little to the left of the actual holes that they go into. And you guys don't need to see me do that. Okay, I absolutely hate getting new M2s because I couldn't get this back screw unscrewed, so I cut it off. It's still stuck in the base. That's something I always dread about getting a new M2. Sometimes their screws do not come out of the truck like they're supposed to. See, there's a screw head. But I cut it off. The truck is absolutely fine. So, no harm, no foul, I guess. So there's the front of it. Good looking 70 Chevy. This era of Chevy trucks looked great. The like 67 to I would say 69 looked great, and then the 71 to basically all the way down to 88 looked really good. But this is a 70. This is the 70 that I like, the C60. The regular C10 pickup for 70, I just didn't care for it. I can use an example with this. It had a thing that came across the grill like this in the middle, and the turn signals were in the they were in this bar here. On the 67s and 68s, they were under that bar, and on the 71 and 72, they were down here in the bumper. This is the 70 that I like, but that's just my opinion. There's the top of it. For once, I don't have to paint the lights on. It's got the orange lights on it. If you can see inside of there, I see a big stick shift in there. You can see the base for it. There you can see, and there's the big stick shift. And then we've got, see on the right there, 427. Then we've got C60, the custom, and then the Enjoy Coca-Cola. On the back mud flaps, we've got Coca-Cola, a little hitch, and then the stake bed part is white plastic. Actually, you can take this on and off. I never have, because I'm always afraid I'm going to break them off. But they just come off, and you can put them back on if you want to. So it could be a flatbed truck if I wanted it to. I wouldn't recommend buying these at Hobby Lobby. They're kind of expensive at Hobby Lobby. There's the bottom of it. So that turned into a longer video than I expected for two vehicles. But I had a lot of different examples and things that I wanted to talk about. So that was basically a crack and yak of two trucks. Talked about the front end of the Chevy trucks and talked about the headlights on the brand new Chevy trucks. So like, comment, and subscribe for more, and have a good day. Hope you enjoyed the video.